So, how's the season going this year?
The point is, I struggle with consistency. There are seasons when everything works, and others with increasing frequency when I don't achieve the same results.
It's normal. It doesn't just depend on what you feed the crop, but on how the plants are able to use it.
In what sense?
In the sense that everything happens there. In the leaf, via photosynthesis. That's where the plant transforms resources into energy.
Okay, but photosynthesis always works, right?
It works, but not always in the same way. It depends on how efficient the system is, and how quickly it works.
Quickly?
There's a fundamental element of photosynthesis, an enzyme, rubisco. It regulates the entire process.
How does it regulate the entire process?
If rubisco activity slows down, it slows photosynthesis.
Okay, but that's not clear to me.
You're right. Let's take a step back. I'll show you what happens in the plant. Photosynthesis and transpiration are closely linked. Water enters from the roots, rises up the plant, and is released by the leaves through the stomata, while carbon dioxide, the carbon source for photosynthesis, enters through the open stomata. This process is called transpiration. In summary, high transpiration, high photosynthesis. Low transpiration, low photosynthesis. This is where it all happens, inside the chloroplast. Here, light energy is stored and used to produce glucose through the Calvin cycle. But it is a delicate balance. I understand this is complicated. I'll try to explain it to you with a simpler example. The light is captured, like a solar panel, which charges batteries. The energy from the batteries is used by the Calvin cycle to synthesize glucose from the CO2 captured by the rubisco enzyme. Imagine there are 3 gears, the blue one for the Calvin cycle, the green one for the energy cycle, and the red one for the rubisco cycle. Under normal conditions, the gears turn. Energy is produced and used. However, some energy is lost and generates dangerous substances called free radicals. The cell is able to remove them thanks to its defense systems. With freedom technology, the situation changes. Remember we said that more photosynthesis requires more transpiration? Well, with freedom technology, the plant can perform more photosynthesis by reducing transpiration.
And how is this possible?
Freedom technology increases efficiency of the rubisco enzyme. Thus, all the mechanisms of photosynthesis become more fluid and faster. Energy is better utilized. Free radicals are drastically reduced, and the cell doesn't expend energy removing these dangerous substances. When the plant experiences stress, the stomata gradually close, allowing less CO2 to enter. Rubisco activity slows down. The entire system slows down, resulting in less glucose production. Energy is no longer utilized correctly, and free radicals accumulate. The plant tries to react, but can't keep up. In these conditions, it's clear that the plant is stressed. But what if I had used freedom technology? With freedom, the system remains more active thanks to the increased activity of rubisco, even under stressful conditions. Maintaining an adequate level of photosynthesis reduces the production of free radicals and allows for their more effective removal. It doesn't completely eliminate stress, but it allows the plant to manage it better.
The use of freedom technology doesn't just help manage stress, it optimizes the plant's metabolism according to its needs.
Exactly. Freedom technology is able to direct, in the most effective way, the plant's responses based on the environmental variability it faces.
Freedom technology makes photosynthesis more efficient and the plant's metabolism more responsive. Less waste, less stress, more production continuity. For higher performing crops, even in unpredictable conditions.